On the other side of my gate looking at my garden, and I realized a lot of flowers have bloomed. They're just on the other side of the fence. I can't see. And I have like tons of mint that's coming out of the fence. I'm gonna harvest those tomatoes. It looks like something ate some of them. I don't know what, but I see this tomato right here has been eaten. I'm gonna harvest the rest. You can see the snails are coming. But I'm hoping those tomatoes right ahead, those little baby ones, where that baby snail is, I'm hoping those do okay. As you can see, these strawberries are starting to root. Oh, and I'm seeing that gel. I'm hoping that's gel that I put there and not something else. I'm hoping these strawberries come back and they look more lively. Because, like, look at those strawberries over there. They have bloomed. Those, they still look brown. But I need to remove that. I'm going to plant some lettuce over there. I'm going to come out here and throw some lettuce seeds and tomato seeds. This tomato keeps falling, but this tomato is actually looking the best that it's looked in a while. I'm going to come and prune it. Oh, I see why it's falling. I see mold on it. So, right there. This part, oh, that sucks because that has a good branch. Oh, that's a good portion of the tomato on that side. Well, I gotta check that because I think I might be cutting off the good parts of the tomato. Because that would be this part. Because that's where tomatoes are. Yeah, that side's dead. And then right here where tomatoes are, that side's dead. Okay, but this side's still alive, so this side's still good. I have to come back and look at that because right there, we're having tomatoes come right there. Oh, but okay, and this side's still thriving. It's the lower part that fell, so we can cut that off. Oh, and there's another snail on here. Yeah, these baby snails, they're coming out with a vengeance. And look right here at those strawberries. And look at how much this one's like popped up and grown. You have mint all over there. I'm going to see if I can plant some lettuce in there. I'm going to plant some lettuce in this green stalk and maybe this one. I'm going to plant some lettuce, chard, beets, all that fall stuff and see how that goes. I'm going to plant in that little one too because everything in there pretty much died. So I'm going to take a break, and I might even separate those tomatoes. Because imagine if those tomatoes grew and they were healthy like the ones right here. I'm going to separate those two. If those are healthy and those are healthy, and all the tomatoes I would get for the winter and spring. Because this one's probably on its last legs because like one of the major parts in it has gotten rotten. But I think there are more than one tomato in here. I'm not sure, or that's just like spread out. But over here, we have these tomatoes getting stronger. Will they survive? I don't know, but we have all that parsley coming in too. And the kale's coming back, and we have mint in here. We have a bunch of little tomatoes. Probably over 30 little tomatoes. We have parsley, kale, and mint. And in this green stalk, I mean not in this green stalk, but in this pot, we have flowers, tomatoes, and parsley. Yeah, and these strawberries are looking better and they're still producing. And we are still getting tomatoes. We're about to harvest there and just let those ripen inside to make sure we get something. Yeah, because I've been meaning to come out here and clean up, and this week I'm free to do stuff. Yeah, so we'll see what goes, because I was separating some seeds. And then I want to buy more kale. Look in there, there's snails all in here. And then this mint right here, I thought that mint, like the mint over there, and these green stalks were starting to die off, these mints and balms. No, they're going crazy on the other side. I just don't see them. And this one's coming back strong. And look at all these strawberries. Some of these strawberries are going back because I can't see them because I look right there. That one's ripening. Oh, and then I see more because I'm also short. Look at all this. And there. Yeah, and these, look at how strong these tomatoes look right here because they're a little more separated. Yeah, so I'm going to separate some of those. Plant this green stalk out. Maybe plant some stuff in here. Probably in here. These two I'm not so sure about because they don't look the best. And there's some spaces in there I can try and plant in. And this green stalk too. And then definitely that little one because there's a lot of stuff. And that pink one. And the green one on the end. There's a lot of space in there but harder to get to. So not as much over there. But I'm thinking of, because it's the winter time and I'm going to grow more leafy stuff. And I can see down there a leaf from one of the plants. But because it's winter time, oh, there's a bunch of snails over there, baby snails. I'm thinking of moving that pot over there because I can plant something else and move the green stalks over and spread them out. Oh, I didn't even notice this big green healthy one, and then it has tomatoes on it right here. Look at this tomato. They're starting to grow. There's some right there. And that's on the stalk that's above. Because this right here is on the same branch as this one that looks healthy. This one doesn't look so... Oh, this one's pretty much dead too. But I'm not going to cut it. Because these still seem to be growing. But this seems pretty damn hollow because I can hear the crunch. But this, there's some crunch in there, but the other stem is solid, so we'll keep letting that grow. And I might even put another tomato in there, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, so, yeah, plans for the garden. I'm going to see is there a way I can support that tomato more. Because that tomato is growing. And it looks pretty healthy because it's leaning that way. But there's still flowers growing on the other end. And they're growing in clusters, so that tomato looks good. On the top of that green one, I'm going to plant some lettuce and different things in there. Lettuce, try and get some cilantro going. So I want to have a lot of cilantro. And I'm planting a few different kinds because some seeds from the store, some seeds from the grocery store, and like the packets where you see the whole seeds, coriander. And then I have some seeds from the plant stores, different plant stores. And then I'm growing a few different types of cilantro. Yeah, so we're going to try this stuff out, see how it goes. And at some point, clean up this garden. And try and save the trees and see if they'll come back. Over there you can see a lot of the mint that was through the fence. And then if I move that pot right there, I can separate the green stalks and turn them a little bit more. Cause I think I'm going to put the pots how I originally planned, to put the pots in front of the green stalks. But I thought, why not put a green stalk pot over there? So we're going to bring that out. And then we're going to, all these buckets, I bought them to plant stuff in, but I'd never planted anything in them, so we're going to do that. We're going to plant in some of them and then store some of them. But these strawberries, some are big, some are small, and then that mint in there, I'm going to take that mint out and plant it somewhere else. Yeah, that's a different mint than the others. I don't know what it is. And then I'm going to plant more mint stuff, because I'm going to sprinkle out lettuce seeds, a bunch of different lettuce seeds, a bunch of different mints, kales, beets. Actually, yeah, I don't really have that many kales. I only think I have like 2 types of kale. I'm going to buy more kale and more Swiss chard. But look at everything. It looks so good, and it's going to just get bigger and better. And then I'm going to replant my aloe vera to make it look better. But most likely, I will probably have 4 pots in front of here. and then leave that pot there. And then these green stalks right here, just leave those there or move them to the side somewhere else. And then in front of these pots, I'm probably going to put the buckets. And maybe even push these green stalks over a little bit. But we'll see how things go. And I don't always get around to stuff right away, but I haven't posted anything in a while, but more stuff's coming. You can see the parsley going crazy. We have parsley there doing really good. Parsley there doing really good. Parsley right here. Parsley over there. I just wish cilantro was like parsley, where it grows like a weed and just pops up without even trying. Like, look at that baby snail right there. And look right there, there's like a snake, some kind of spider nest or something. And there's a flower coming up. Some of the flowers, they take a long time to come up, like here. But the ones I planted over here, they came up a lot faster. Like that flower right there, there's a lot of those over there on the other side. I think it's the same as that. I don't know, I planted a lot of flowers. Oh yeah, I'm going to plant more flowers too. So if you like, watch and subscribe and see all the beautiful things that pop up over the winter. If you like, watch and subscribe. Bye.